Hello, Troop 1199. So, I'm Bridget, I'm Cindy's cousin, and I'm supposed to teach you guys how to make a meme. Um, I've made memes before, but I have never done like a tutorial recording type thing, and I've never used GIMP before this weekend. So, bear with me. As I'm recording this, it's recording my voice and I can hear it, and it's this weird echo. So if I start making strange noises, it's because I'm having too much fun with the recording. So we've opened up GIMP after I've downloaded it from the internet. It's a free thing that you can use, but you should probably check to make sure it's okay that you download it before you do. So I have my picture, and I'm going to drag it off of my desktop into the GIMP window, for lack of a better word. And we'll take a few minutes to open it. There it is. Alright, so the first thing you want to do, you find an image, whether you want it to be something that you took, or like a pop culture screenshot, or whatever, which have you. In this case, I need to straighten the picture out a bit, because it's really, like, crooked. Because when I took it with my camera, it was years ago, and I was just photographing it to save the art, not because it was an amazing picture to take. So I've got to remember how to do this. We're going to rotate, use the rotate tool, and kind of go a little bit by a little bit, because I'm still not used to this. And I think that looks okay. So we'll hit our OK button, our rotate button, and then we wait a moment, and you go doo doo doo. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. Alright, so when making a meme, very important thing is your text, your text tool. And this is usually represented by a letter of the alphabet or a great big T for text. All of the memes you find online use pretty much like 3 different kinds of font, and most popular is Impact. And I scrolled right past it because I was busy talking and not paying attention to what I was doing. Where'd it go? Come back. No! Too far. Impact. Impact. Where'd you go? Almost there. There it is. Okay, Impact condensed. Because different colors of font show up differently on different colors of pictures, and pictures are not just one flat color, they're a whole bunch of colors. Your best bet is to go with white type with a black outline around it, if you can get that. I don't know how to do that in GIMP, so we're just going to go ahead and stick with white. I don't know why I opened that. There we go. Okay, you can choose your colors up here, and they'll reflect down here in your little color window. This justified bit right here, this is like in Word when you're typing a paper for class and you've got left aligned and right aligned and centered and all of that jazz. And then this is your size, the size of your font. And we'll go up a little bit so you guys can see it better. Alright, so then we come over here, we type on our picture. You know what? Yeah, we'll type on our picture. So we click and we get this weird box thing, and somewhere in that box our words are going to start typing. So because I'm a dork and I painted this picture of Severus Snape forever ago when I was in college, we are going to make a Snape meme today. And every Snape meme has to have a "what is that?" ... And then we'll click out here so that we know that that is our own level. See, we have one level here, that is our picture. If we take it away, we see no picture. When we bring it back, we have our picture back. So our text then becomes its own level up here in the corner. And with our little moving tool that looks like kind of like a compass, we're going to be able to move the wrong layer. But that's okay, because you can come up to Edit and Undo Move Layer, and it puts it back where it was, which is awesome. So we will select the type layer, because that's the one we wanted to move. This isn't working. Okay, we'll try moving like this. There we go. That's so much better. All right. So then we'll go back to our text tool and make another text down here. What is that? Mysterious ticking. I didn't capitalize that T. Noise. Alright, and we're going to highlight all of that. We're going to bring the font down just a little bit in size so that it all fits nicely. And we'll go back to our moving tool and we'll mess up our picture again because I seem to be really good at that. Like, really good at that. That's okay, we have an undo button for a reason. Alright, what did we do last time? Last time, we highlighted all of that. And then, no. No. Okay. I feel like we need a Dora the Explorer moment, or Blue's Clues moment. Do you remember what we did last time? Alright, selecting this layer. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so now that we've got that in place, we're going to make it just a little bit smaller so it fits on the painting better. And now I'll actually move it properly this time. Yay! Okay. So now here we have our meme. And look, it looks so funny, but it still looks kind of rough around the edges. So we're going to come up here to our cropping tool. And we're going to tell it that we don't want all of this extra, like the wall. No one wants to see my basement wall, because that's boring looking. So we'll bring it in a little bit, away from the wall and away from the sides. And now we have to find the way to actually crop it. I think we double click on here. Double clickings. Give it a moment maybe. Maybe not. How did I do this? Oh, there we go. Okay, so I guess you click on your image again after you've selected where you want it cropped. And so here we have a meme. We used our text button, our text tool over here, our big A, and we moved it around. We moved the text around by clicking on the layer over here in our layers window, and we could probably still move it around, or I can mess it up more, one of the two. Oh yeah, I can mess it up again. Never mind. It's something that you do have to play with. You do have to get a feel for how everything goes. Oh, okay. So when it comes to moving things, if you come over here into your tool options, you've got your little crosshair selected. You can pick a layer guide, or you can move the active layer. You want to move the active layer because that is how this is going to choose which layer we're moving. See? And that moves so much better. I think I might re-record this. Okay, but there you have it. There we go. Yay! We made a meme. Hooray! Good luck making your own. Oh, we gotta save it. So, I don't know what you guys are working on, but I'm going to save as, and I will name it Snape. And it's going to want to save it as an XCF file. Go ahead and do that. But then come up and export it. When you export, you can name it as something else. It'll be a PNG. Export. Now we're waiting. Okay. So it'll ask if you want to save all sorts of other stuff. Honestly, I wouldn't bother with any of it and just hit export anyway. So now we wait for it to do that. Alright, so we're gonna minimize our GIMP window here. No, minimize it. No, minimize it. Stop it. Alright, so we closed out of it instead of minimizing it because it just didn't like me. We're going to open up our Snape picture. It opens up in my preview, which is kind of like the Microsoft photo viewer thing. But there it is. From here, you can export it again and make it a JPEG. There you go. JPEGs are something you're probably a little more familiar with. But you'll hit save. And as long as you have the option to save it as a JPEG from somewhere, either from your GIMP or your chosen photo viewing software, you should be okay, because you can post a JPEG pretty much anywhere on the internet. So I wish you good luck, and I hope I didn't confuse too much. And if you see this version of the video, it means I didn't go ahead and re-record it because I got lost and messed up a lot. But you should know that messing up a lot is part of art and part of life, and this is how we learn things. And this is the third time I've made this meme, and now I've